Hey, I'm Dead Eden, and welcome back to another hate-watching episode of Another Miss O. We're on episode 8. The last episode was pretty intense. The female lead especially got lambasted the entire episode. Even Do-kyung got lambasted, and the main culprit is Do-kyung's lawyer friend. And it's funny coming from him because he's not a good person. It was actually his idea. He's the one that pushed Do-kyung to get revenge on Keun-young, Oh-hae-young's fiance. The wrong guy, the wrong person. Then, in the last episode, the lawyer guy, he hires like a con man to come in and try and have sex with Keun-young, Oh-hae-young to pick her up. That is messed up. And he has this line like, all the crazy things that I do, I'm not doing the psycho stuff that you're doing with Keun-young, Oh-hae-young. Yeah, you're doing worse stuff, actually. He's lambasting Do-kyung, he's lambasting Keun-young, Oh-hae-young, and he has no right at all. That was actually pretty infuriating. In the last episode also, it became very obvious that Do-kyung does have feelings for her, and he's trying to hide it, at least to her. By the end of the episode, they're pissed off at each other, they're fighting again, and guess who's back? Keun-young, Oh-hae-young's fiance is back, and he walks right up to her at the bus stop, and that's the end. So maybe things will get a little bit more interesting. I feel like it's just gonna be a mess, but a mess can be fun to watch. At least it won't be boring, hopefully.
불쌍하고 짠한 거 그거 다 사랑하는 사람한테 품는 감정이야.
난 불쌍한 거 싫어. 내가 사랑하는 사람이 나 그렇게 보는 건 더 싫어.
됐어 그럼. 잘 떠났어.
오빠 탓이라는 거 아니야. 다시 잘해보자 말도 아니야. 마지막에 봤었을 때 그 정서로 평생 그 사람을 기억한대. 우리 마지막을 다시 만들자. 오빠한테 뭐가 안 매. 나 좋다는 사람들 꽤 있고 뭐 그중에서 사귀고 싶을 만큼 괜찮은 사람들도 있어. 오빠에 대한 감정은 털고 가고 싶어.
I hope she's being genuine here. This will show us if she's a good person or a bad person. She's got all these simps groveling at her feet. So yeah, it's weird that she's hung up on a guy that she's already poisoned the well with. So it would be nice if she is being honest here and she just wants them both to have closure so they can move on. But this is like a big personality switch up, like a 180-degree change. It suddenly seems like she's not interested because she doesn't want to be with someone who pities her. I don't know, I just can't get past her behavior though. The way that she treats Keun-young, Oh-hae-young is like a passive-aggressive mean girl. If they decide to change her personality completely, it's not gonna feel genuine. We've seen them do something like this before in The Third Charm. Remember the bully character? And she was like a really mean bully. She's a character that they brought her into the show just to be a bully and stir up some conflict. And then once she was done stirring up conflict, the writers were just like, okay, we need to get rid of her and have some closure real quick. So suddenly she's like, oh yeah, I don't hate you. She actually likes her, and then they're cool with each other and she leaves the show. So that's the vibe I'm getting with what they're doing with Ipun Oh-hae-young. They're just bringing her in for conflict, but then they're kind of redeeming her really quick in a stupid way that doesn't make sense. And then she's just gonna leave. But we'll see. We'll see what happens if they bring her back.
오빠 대단하다. 결국에 해냈구나. 아, 말해봐. 오늘의 소원.
우리 결혼하자.
He would only marry her if he beat her in table tennis.
나는 퇴근 중. 언제 같이 한번 밥 먹기는 그렇지. 그러네.
밥 먹자.
아니야.
전화할게. 밥 먹자.
Who's that?
제게 통했습니다.
수고했어. 들어가 봐.
Okay, so she was just like I don't know, somebody who works for that guy. So her sticking her head out the window and smiling like that was kind of unprofessional.
뭐야? 뭐야? 어디 가는 거야?
어? 뭐 먹으려고 했는데. 내 몸에 뭐 도청이라도 달아났나?
그냥 지나가다가 봤어. 죽으려고 무단횡단을 그렇게 해? 정신 없다도.
나보고 밥 먹재요. 밥 먹는 게 꼴 보기 싫어졌다고 쳤놈이 밥 먹재.
Why? The romantic music kicks in while she's vomiting.
약 먹고 자.
브라질로 가신대요. 다음 주에.
Dites-son comme ça, il faut que tu la vois. 그렇게 보고 싶으면 한번 만나보라고. 한국에 돌아와서도 한동안은 만났었고, 근데 문제는 유부남.
Oh, she fell in love with a married man.
사랑이 뭐 사람 가로수 찾아오나?
The problem really isn't her falling in love with a married man. The problem is her not being able to get over a married man and move on. So this actually makes her look even worse. Ugh.
그냥 한번 만나봐. 만나보면 또 다를 수 있잖아. 울기는 왜 울어? 그냥 만나보려는데.
나 사실 차인 거야. 그 사람이 나랑 결혼하기 싫다고 해서 그래서 깨진 거야.
What's the plan here? To crash into him?
내 출소를 이런 식으로 환영해주나? 내가 너한테 뭘 잘못했냐? 나랑 엮인 게 하나도 없던데 대체 왜 나 망하게 한 거냐?
그때 망하게 했던 건 실수였고 지금 이건 고의였고.
What? Why?
딱 세 대만 더 맞자. 원래 우리 망했어, 저 새끼야! 어떻게 그렇게 말해? 어떻게 그렇게 말해?
So he's upset about how he broke it off with Kanyang Oh-heung. This scene is going on forever. Holy shit.
왜?
왜 집에 안 들어오는 건데?
신경 쓰이라고.
신경 쓰여. 그러니까 들어와.
보고 싶다고 말해봐.
Oh, jeez.
그럼 들어갈게.
그냥 들어와.
싫어.
어디야?
나는 왜 이런 말이 좋아한다는 말로 들릴까? 내가 문제야, 그지? 누구랑 싸우셨나? 난 바보 같아서 어디냐고 물어만 봐도 설레고 가자는 말에도 설레. 근데 진짜 바보 되는 것 같아서 더 이상은 못 해먹겠어. 그래서 그만하려고.
차 조심해.
What? I hate this thing that they're doing where there's misunderstandings because nobody is just coming out and saying anything. And so we have that going on again through this whole episode. The second male lead, the fiance, just won't tell the truth of what happened. Like, oh, I was in jail. I don't know. This is weird. Like, so much could be avoided. It's really frustrating. But maybe there's something else going on. I don't know. Okay, now for the report card. Plot writing. There's some plots that I just do not like at all. Like the side plots. In particular, Kunyang Oh-hae-young's boss. It's revealed now that she has an unrequited love for a married man and she can't get over him. And that just makes her look even more pathetic. The main story is a little frustrating because it's all misunderstandings because people aren't just like coming out and saying shit. They're like making everything a secret when it doesn't need to be. I think that Ipun Oh-hae-young being put to the side, if they're going to put her to the side, and replacing her with the fiance is actually going to be better because I didn't really like the direction that they were going with her. And also, the psychic connection that the two leads have together is a little bit more interesting now because, like, dramatic stuff is happening where people look like they're about to die. So maybe that'll be more interesting. So the plot writing, some of it's bad, but I think the main story has gotten a little bit better. Character writing. My favorite character was the lawyer friend of Do-kyung. He was very likable in the beginning, and now he is just like the worst character, the worst person. So that sucks. I mean, he could be behaving the way that he is because he knows all of this is really his fault, and he's trying desperately to fix it. But he's just not going about it right. Like I said, I don't like what they're doing with the boss of Kunyang Oh-hae-young. I like her character in some ways. I like her personality. I don't like the weird romance issue that she has. And I have a feeling that they're trying to set her and the lawyer friend up together. But I don't think they go together. And that's part of chemistry too. I don't know if they go together, at least not romantically. They kind of have more of like a brother-sister vibe. The male lead though, he is getting better. That is one thing. Oh, and also Kunyang Oh-hae-young. I'm starting to like her more because she is just very honest about her feelings. And that's a little bit refreshing because everybody else is so secretive about everything. She just comes out and just says how she feels, even if it makes her look unstable, mentally unwell. But I mean, when you're in love with somebody, that's kind of how it is. You have like this back and forth going and these mood swings and all this, and this drama is really taking it to its extreme and showing it. The mental turmoil that happens in real life, they're like showing a visual representation of it, so I get that. And I like how she doesn't let people walk all over her. She, like, puts people in their place, goes and yells at them immediately. So she stands up for herself, even if she gets shit on for it. And now the fiancé coming in, he's doing that thing where everything's a secret. He's just not coming out and saying things. Just like how Ipun Oh-hae-young was doing. It was really annoying. So the leads are doing better. Side characters are all doing bad. Acting and chemistry. I think the leads have decent chemistry. I think the male lead's acting is better. He actually is showing more personality, more emotion. Cinematography and SFX. In episode 7, they were doing a lot of cuts from the previous episode and implementing them into that episode, and I really didn't like how it was put together. Scenes jump around. It doesn't have a nice flow. Episode 8 was better in regards to that, though. Sound and music. I think there's been less cartoon sound effects because the drama is getting a lot more serious. So I'm not noticing crazy sound effects as much. The music, however, they're playing the romantic music way too often. Like, even in parts where it doesn't really fit. Like, when she's throwing up at the toilet and they're playing romantic music, it was very strange. It was like, play something else. If you have to play music, just not this music. Comedy. So episode 7 was really depressing, and I don't think there was much comedy in there, which is good because I haven't been liking their comedy. But episode 8, they had a really long scene where Kunyang Oh-hae-young's family is at the noraebang, the karaoke room. They're going back and forth between them singing and dancing to them crying together, and they kept doing that. Very long scene. It was too long, but it was for comedic purposes. I get it. That comedy I can appreciate more than the lowbrow stuff that they were doing. But we'll probably be seeing less and less comedy as this drama progresses because it's going to get more and more serious. Charm and iconography. I'm thinking of this in kind of the iconography section, like how they've been comparing all the women in this drama to dogs. Like, that's a theme of the drama, and I really don't like that theme. Why can't there be a relationship where the guy is like that and he's chasing after a woman? Like, why is it all these women that are like dogs waiting for their masters? I'm just hoping that's an idea that they were playing with, and I hope they throw it away completely because I don't like that. Pacing and cliffhangers. The cliffhangers have improved. I am actually surprised by that. The pacing, though, is rough. There's a lot of kind of filler and really drawn out scenes, especially in episode 8. There was a lot of it. Okay, so that leaves these two episodes, 7 and 8, with an overall score of a C-, which is a slight improvement. Now for the disciplinary referral. What would cause me to want to drop this drama, or what do I think is hurting the drama the most right now? I'm gonna say the side stories. I wouldn't drop a drama because I don't like the side stories. So I actually, right now, I wouldn't drop this drama because the main storyline, I think, is interesting enough now. And we'll see what they do with Ipun Oh-hae-young. Because right now, I can't tell if her storyline is a big issue or not. I don't know if they're just going to drop her completely, or like if she's lying about wanting closure and she's still trying to get with the male lead. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. So I can't really judge that yet. But hey, I'm actually hopeful for the next 2 episodes. Meet me back here for the next episode of Hate Watching Another Miss O. See ya.